Good afternoon. I am Gabby Childs, and welcome to the Klein High School 2025 graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors. At this time, our junior ROTC will proceed to the center of the stage. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our color guard exits the stage. Thank you. Please be seated and welcome Siddharth Sinabhatti for the opening remarks.
What's up, fellow Panthers? Welcome to the big day, our graduation, right here at NRG Stadium. The very site where, in 2017, my close personal friend, Tom Brady, pulled off the greatest comeback in NFL history. Today, at the site of epic comebacks, we add our own chapter to the history books. Before we start celebrating all it is that we have accomplished, let's first start by thanking those who brought us here today. To our families and friends, thank you for making it here this afternoon. Some of you helped us glue glitter to posters back in 3rd grade the night before they were due. Or maybe that was just me. Either way, take this moment to look around and find your people in the crowd. The ones who answered your 1 a.m. texts. The ones who saved you a seat. The ones who never let you quit. Personally, thank you to Amma, Appa, Akka, and my friends for pushing me to come back after every setback. To the family watching from afar, cheering us on in WhatsApp group chats. We felt every bit of your support. To the Klein ISD board and staff, thank you for showing up for us day in and day out. And to the unsung heroes, the officers who kept us safe, the custodians who cleaned up our messes, and the IT crew who reminded us to turn it off and back on again, thank you. To Mr. Hensley and his remarkable team, thank you for going the extra mile for our class. You all are the backbone of Oak. And then there's the heart of Oak. To our educators, thank you for teaching us lessons both in the classroom and out. From learning empathy in kindergarten to avoiding apathy in government class, you have shaped us into the people we are today. We thank you for helping us bring our grades up when senioritis hit a bit too hard, and we thank you for all the time and effort you put into each of us. Last but not least, we thank those we lost along the way. those who smiled at us as they taught, even though we had a mask covering our faces, those who brought comfort to our homes and classrooms, who left us too soon. We thank you for those little moments that we wish we could go back to, but time bars us from revisiting. We take this moment to thank you as you watch from up above. Your legacy will live on in this graduating class. As we reflect on our high school experience, it's not the 4 years that we'll remember, but the moments within those 4 years, like falling through Johnny Cash's burning Ring of Fire for what felt like every day of freshman year, like making fools of ourselves at Encore, like sitting in the corner of Whataburger, debating the meaning of life, like watching our football team clutch the homecoming victory this year. Our class is diverse in our interests and backgrounds, but our worlds collide at this very moment. Some of us are the pioneers for education in our families, while others carried on the legacy that was passed down to us. We're professional wrestlers, golfers, every type of athlete. We are debaters, mathletes, and musicians. We are engineers, businessmen, scientists, artists, linguists, and explorers. From here, we go in different directions. Some near, some far, some still figuring it out. But one thing stays the same. We will always be Panthers. This is why no one beats the oak. Not then, not now, not ever. Look at us today, dripped out in black and gold, feeling like royalty. With the trumpets in our graduation song feeling more powerful than ever. This moment, it's cinematic. The colors are more vibrant. The air feels electric. So take it in. Wherever we are, let's be present in each moment of our lives. Let's immerse ourselves in life and stay hungry and foolish in each of our endeavors. Keep sharing your weirdness, your stories, your acute math jokes. Keep making memories that matter, because as Abraham Lincoln once said, in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. Congratulations, Klein class of 45 squared, and as always, Oakham. Now please welcome Nora Falefli.
Hello. I would like to introduce the individuals on stage. Please hold your applause until all introductions have been made. Klein ISD Board of Trustees, President Rob Ellis, Secretary Dustin Qualls, Kathy Arlano, Denise Morrison, Nicole Peters, Chris Todd, our Klein ISD Superintendent, Dr. Jenny McGowan, Chief of Staff, Dana Hernandez, Chief of Police, Marlon Reynolds, Chief of Schools, Dr. Brian Greeny, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Anthony Indelicato, Chief Financial Officer, Dan Schaefer, Chief of Human Resources, Dr. Bob Anderson, Chief of Operations, August Wunderlich, Klein Okai Leadership, Principal Thomas Hensley, Eve Whiteside, Ashley Stearns, Dr. Danny Bonner, Brandon Carpenter, Klein Okai Counselors, Allison Wallace, Pilar Ertl, Tequila McMillan, Jennifer Schock, Christopher Lockett, and my fellow graduates, Gabriella Childs, Siddharth Senabati, Sylvia Thomas, Bethany Nonhoff, and I am Nora Falefli. It is my pleasure to now introduce our commencement speaker, Sylvia Thomas.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, administrators, and students. It always seems impossible until it is done is a quote by Nelson Mandela and is brought to you by our friends at fearlessmotivation.com. Remember when we spoke to our friends about graduation in elementary school? Our only concern was, what are we going to look like when we are older? As we entered middle school, our minds wondered, what do I want to do when I grow up? Most of us probably used to say, 2025 is so far away. We thought we had so much time. They told us our 4 years of high school would go by so fast, and they were right. Well, here we are. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to use it wisely. We've lived through a lot to get here, including late-night studying, procrastination at its finest, and learning to adapt to changing environments. Not many graduates can say they've done that. Graduation should be a symbol of the hard work it took to get here. We've been able to get through everything life has thrown at us, including the senioritis that many of us know too well. As you move forward past this point, don't be afraid of the changes that will come your way. Change is an opportunity for you to grow. And as our Connect lessons mentioned, it's important to have a growth mindset. Bring the lessons you've learned throughout your 4 years into the world, as well as the friendships and the memories. Remember to take pictures along the way and capture the moments, as quoted by Mr. Hensley. Speaking of, everyone smile! We have made it here to make a difference and shape the world. Don't be afraid to be an inspiration to others as you step into this new experience. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Here's to the rest of our lives. And remember, nobody beats the oak. Thank you. And now, please welcome our Klein Oak High School Principal, Thomas Hensley, and our Klein ISD Superintendent, Dr. Jenny McGowan.
Congratulations, class of 2025. We're so proud of you.
Graduates, all of us here today are so proud of you on this special day and moment in your life. Before we present and certify our graduates, we want to recognize two groups of students. First, if you have been a Klein ISD student since kindergarten, will you please stand? Woo! That's amazing. Thank you for the privilege of educating you since you first entered with your promise 13 years ago. You may be seated. We'd also like to recognize our graduates who are answering with courage and valor the call to serve in our nation's armed forces. If you will be serving in any branch of the military, please stand up so that we can honor you for your remarkable commitment to our great nation. And if these graduates will please remain standing, as I ask all of our veterans and active duty servicemen and women who are here with us today to please stand with you. We honor and thank all of you for your commitment to our country and to protecting our cherished freedom. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. McGowan. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. McGowan, as principal of Klein Oak High School, it is my pleasure to certify to you that these students gathered here today have completed all requirements set by the Texas Education Agency and the Klein Independent School District Board of Trustees for graduation, or are eligible to receive a certificate of attendance.
Principal Hensley, your certification is accepted. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Klein ISD who are seated on this stage today, and by the authority granted to me by the state of Texas, the State Board of Education, and the Texas Education Agency, I am honored to now designate each of you as a 2025 graduate of Klein Oak High School. Graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Graduates, you may be seated at this time. And again, we are so proud of you. Will the first row of graduates please come forward?
Siddharth Shadir Sanabati. Bethany Rose Nunhoff. Wilder Jameson Pritchard. Rai Radhashuran Patel. Savannah Grace Pritchard. Jackson Harper White. Samantha Rose Martinez. Nathila Kathiravan. Carmen Yolanda Moroccan Hyacinth. William Kyle Osterman. Nathan Angelo Puno DeKenog. Angelina Alina Moroccan Hyacinth. Spear August Smith. Isabella Victoria Demaselli. Ella Madison Paglinawan Bain. Trinity Marie Jefferson. Caitlin Elizabeth Jankowski. Umar Asef. Emily Janice Polito. Skylar Sinclair Ross. Caitlin Dawn Haveman. Stella June Phillips. Nora Grace Falefli. Gracie Aaron Burks. Austin Ray Bailey. Riley Grace Rogers. Audrey Lynn Ellison. Maria Lucia Lozado. Jackson Owen Funk. Cha Tet Ung. Joseph Vincent Trinidad. Lauren Teresa Nebeker. Grace Elizabeth Cover. Rebecca Barron Myrick. Isabel Rabancos Bautista. Aubrey Joy Sharp. Addison Page Fisher. Anthony Jacob Nunhoff. Evan Spencer Black. Amina Ansari Monk. Natalia Itzel Zugal. Emma Grace Peters. Angel Alberto Guillen Flores Jr. Sylvia Catherine Thomas. Lade Adetoa Ologo Adebala. Olivia Juna Son. Cameron Jordan Carter. Francina Elizabeth Fadale. Jake Evan Doss. Elliot Sebastian Kosher Guzman. Bao V. Cook. Lily Francis Cuellar. Raul Polito. Artak Stepion. Chloe Christina McGee. Grace Alatosin Agbajoli. Haley Sienna Chiang. Isabella Marie McRoberts. Maisha Malik Jaxie. Maya Elisa Wright. Elizabeth Ann Ellison. Aditi Chanda Naveen Chander. Tristan Noel Lusk. Shantali Doom Markham. Sarah Elizabeth Olenek. Adeline Abba Atuba Esiku. Lacey Ann Balu. Emma Ray Knight. Christiana Isabella Oplas. Andrea Christina Owen. Fawaz Nadarali Momin. Morgan Marie Sheeler. Yandel Alexis Syed. Patrick Leonardo Umazar. Bailey Reese Burgess. Elizabeth Ruth Godden. Jonas Kyle Kabahag. Ethan Andrew Glass. Brooke Ellen Merrill. Brianna Morgan Butler. Kaylee Joan Margaret Magnus. Ryan Pollack. Braden James Ziller. Samuel Antonio Villacresis. Addison Grace Poshert. Haley Grace Hecker. Joshua Allen Nunhoff. Lexi Ann Schultz. Caroline Rose Kirkland. Zan Leon Roberts. Daniela Nicole Beery. Kennedy Jane Elizabeth Watts. Paul Ogden Walker. Brooklyn Ann Rogers. Gabriella Jane Childs. Shaherzad Layla Aboen. Emmanuel Aljelti Vincent Ajayi. Caleb Daniel Atler. Ariana Eduedo. Hajra Ajas. Caden Dawes Ackers. Walaje Atker. Natalia Akron Campos. Eric Albaran. Daniel Alfaro. Arya Firdos Ali. Rahman Shaquille Ali. Shafa Zulfikar Ali. Where at? Joel Acuna. Jordan Alvarado Cortez. Jose David Alvarado. Yahira Alvarado Flores. Samuel Alvarado Madriz. Maria Valentina Alvarez Longa. April Guadalupe Esmisqueta. Jackson Dwight Anderson. Nathaniel Joseph Angel. Samuel Jesus Apodaca. Christian Aiden Aranda. Alexis Ruben Arojo. Cibel Cristina Ervlalo Pada. George Antonio Arjona. Daniel Sebastian Sawit Armada. Ivan D. Jesus Armas. Anissa Ray Armijo. Dominic Alden Arieta. Maria Victoria Arieta Sanchez. Nathaniel Allen Arthur. Mercedes Cecile Augustine. Sebastian Aller. Michael Reed Allenbacher. Eric Eduardo and Venda Sanchez. Jose Luis Avila. Enrique Raul Avila Arojo. Kimberly Ayala. Nathan Neri Baiz. Sydney Harlow Bells. Mafet Ismail Luwadi Bayakusi. Rosh Aluwapulumi Bayakusi. Joseph Benedict Barbalik. Logan J. Bear. Andrew Marley Barron. Amani Elise Battle. Tristan Ray Battle. Caden J. Bautista. Jacob Thomas Bayton. Gregory Allen Beckman. Winston Andreas Belandria Wede. Darby Earl Bell Jr. Johan Alexander Beltran. Jakai Corin Benitez Ray. Dasa Priscille Bennett. Aiden Ray Berger. Camilo Bermudez. Cameron Daniel Berry. Logan Matthew Buzani. Ashir Ahmad Bati. Gabriel Adam Benahan. Jason Lamont Burden. Tamari Zaire Black. John Cade Blight. Lucille Daly Blight. Mosef Jared Bonilla Correto. Kevin Jose Bonilla Escobar. Manuel Alejandro Bonilla Leia. Bryce Matthew Bonifons. Hudson Charles Book. Noah Isaac Bourne. Carla Pawala Borelli. Garrett Rowan Bostick. Aiden Thomas Berg. Celeste Louise Bork. Kayla Nicole Boykin. Alexis Imani Bradley Kellum. Evan Chessie Brantley. Jade Elizabeth Bretner. Elias Robert Brerin. Rihanna Cheyenne Bratton. Lindsay Danielle Breeden. Brina Ryden Brorson. Reagan Lynn Broussard. Hayden James Brown. Jackson Lane Brown. Mary Catherine Brown. Julian Lynette Bryan. Johnny Zamora Brian De La Garza. Anthony Rico Bryan. Joran DeAndre Bryant. Cedric Leon Bryant Jr. Matea Mero Noberfranca Buemio. Knock Boy. Griffin Bamba. Jalen K. Burkhalter. Lydia Jean Butler. Michaela Reagan Butts. Wyatt John Butts. Luna Gaia Buzini. Isaac Cabral. Jarrett Jer Asillo Cadion. Shayla Lizette Caldera. Fabian Antonio Canales. Lucia Kendo. Carter Griven Canzaro. Carlos Carcini. Draven Alexander Cardona. Abria Samaya Carlock. Pamela Carlos Maldonado. Andrew James Carson. Noah Joe Carr. Alexia Lisette Carrasco. Adrian Alexander Carion. Sanai Anise Carter. Elisa Lucero Casanova. Darlene Nayeli Castellano. Camilo Castillo Esteves. Sorry. Cassidy Lou Castro. Marilyn Castro Cruz. Ashley Janessa Catalan. Raleigh Page Caesar. Melanie Centino. Caesar Cervantes. Mason Lyle Chaddick. Anthony Joseph Chapman. Carlos David Chavez. Carbon Benton Childress. Jean Chow Chu. London Charles Clark. Olivia Raven Clark. Brady Turner Clausen. Alondra Clemente Valera. Right here. Esmeralda Catalan. Esmeralda Catalan. Yes, ma'am. Andrew Michael Kofas. London Lillian Cologne. Evan Robert Coley. Connor Adam Cooper. Shayla Renee Cooper. Thaddeus Daniel Cooper. Noah Levi Cooperman. Madison Cormier. Stephen George Corona. Caitlin Elizabeth Correa. Alyssa Jasmine Cortez. Kaylee Juanita Cortez. Caitlin Idalia Cortez. Dusty Blake Corey. Courtney Rihanna Craig. Janaya Cavan Creddle. Owen Walker Crisp. Silviana Esmeralda Cruz. Euridia Lucette Cruz. Melissa Cruz Hernandez. Carson McCall Cunningham. Rianne Christina Cunningham. Jurgen Antonio Damian. Emma Madeline Davidson. Grace Elizabeth Davison. Xavier Severio Davia. Brian Matthew Davis. Jeff Richard Davis. LaRon DeMarcus Davis. Miriam Diop. Monique Lauren Delao. Camila De Osos. Xavier Francisco De Hoyos. Patrick Michael Dell. Ariel Marie Deniston. Avanage Desai. Kaya Nevaeh Descott. Nashaz Rayazali Duca. Catherine Allison Diaz. Edwanis Diaz Catado. Lainey Riley Dillard. Miguel Antonio Delon. Braden John Dobbins. Riley Allison Dodge. Caden Alexander DeLazio. Megan Michaela Doman. Ryan James Doucette. Evan Thomas Dollern. Kyle Stone Dozier. Wyatt Spencer Dulaney. Michaela Dominic Duplanter. Daniel Louise Duquet. Cecia Noime Durham. Nyasia Ayana England. McKenna Page Ely. Messiah Napoleon Eastland. Gavin Jeffrey Eastman. Harrison Grant Eaton. Alexa Exton. Alexandra Michaela Edwards. Brooklyn Nicole Edwards. Deja Zuani Edwards. Keith Arfawe Egabe. Joseph Wayne Ellenberg. Kaylee Nicole Ellis. Ryan Cade Ellison. Kaylin Sade Emery. Eric Enriquez. Austin Daniel Erickson. Ethan Greg Escamilla. Mia Lisette Espinoza Marias. Giselle Ann Espinoza. Cameron Denise Evans. Jacob Kareem Everson. Milagros Selena Fantini. Charles Andrew Feltman. Alan Moody Ferguson. Juan Alejandro Fernandez. Raleigh Renee Ferranti. Zayla Janae Farrow. Michaela Shea Fiachetti. Alexa Figueroa. John Patrick Fallerty. Alexis Florentino. Angelo Andre Flores. Eric Miguel Flores. Madison Isabella Flores. Mason Gerald Flowers. Emerson Jean Fursted. Jeremy Kwame Fashami Apinting. Katie Brooke Fowler. Kyler Ernest Fowler. Luca Franco. Avery Elaine Franklin. Carter James Freeman. Casey Ryan Fruge. Dominic Jordan Fuentes. Nicole Ardana Fuentes. Cameron Christopher Gage. Paulina Jean Galbraith. Michelle Lauren Galguera. Rihanna Jean Gallardo. Emily Alessandra Galvin. Lauren Alana Garay. Alejandro Ivan Garcia. Andreas Garcia. Cassandra Renee Garcia. Eric Santiago Garcia. Gerardo Garcia. Jaden Alexander Garcia. Mia Garcia. Nathaniel Xavier Garcia. Nancy Nicole Garcia Hernandez. Austin George Garzman. Daniel Alejandro Garza. Nevaeh Janaya Garza. Kurt Lee Gaskin. Gavin Ray Garlick. Daniel Goree. Luke William Gibson. Aubriana Morgan Gillette. Aiden Rodrigo Godoy. Jenna Grace Gecken. Aaron Alejandro Gomez. Gianna Cecilia Gomez. Isel Estela Gomez. Thiago Orlando Gomez. Martha Gabriela Gomez Vincent. Chelsea Elizabeth Gongora. Miranda Rose Gonzalez. Sebastian Gonzalez. Nina Isabella Gonzalez Franco. Kemar Wayne Gordon. Gavin Raleigh Graham. Natalie Marisol Grajeda. Christiane Nicole Greathouse. Brody Tyler Green. Michaela Avery Green. Madison Diane Griffin. Dayton Leon Griswold. Luke John Griswold. Jared Alexandro Grajado. Ariana Guerrero. Julian Anthony Guerrero. Martha Elizabeth Grujero Barrera. Cortland Dominic Guillory Jr. Grace Diane Gurisekra. Malachi Elijah Gutierrez. Mia Rose Gutierrez. Sitlali Itzel Guzman. Nicholas Duego Guzman. Avery Blue Hockey. Savannah Tamerlan Haddo. Aisha Aaron Hall. Cameron Canarion Hall. Sierra Helen Hall. Jade Simone Housey. Ariana Celeste Hamilton. Chloe Marie Haynes. Grace Ann Haynes. Maria Claire Hansen. Alex Marie Harlan. Elisa Marie Harris. Brendan Scott Harris. Zakai Tobias Harris. Justin Stefan Hart. Felix Harvey. Nyla Alani Hussein. Mia Grace Haverstrom. Isaac Logan Michael Aber. Kyron Mayron Henry. Gavin Clayton Ernest Hermis. Alexis Fernando Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez. Audrey Sarah Hernandez. Jaden Xavier Hernandez. Leslie Hernandez. Rebecca Jeanette Hernandez. Sabrina Hernandez. Zoe Jewel Hernandez. Samuel Isaac Hernandez Granado. Maria Alejandra Hernandez Rivera. Annette Esmeraldo Hernandez Yanes. Elliot Noel Hernandez Rodriguez. Alejandro Herrera. Elliot Noel Hernandez Rodriguez. Gerald Say Herrera Laura. Nevaeh Marie Osnay Lynette Height. Alexander Victor House. Blair Elizabeth Hill. Jalen Robin Hill. Jalen Christine Hicksonbaugh. Avery Elizabeth Hobbins. Daniel Braden Hoffman. Hudson Cade Holliday. Matthew James Thacker Highland. William Sampson Highland. Zoe Alexis Holmes. Josiah Joshua Houston. Annalise Cindy Workta. Liana Workta. James Ellison Hunt. Morgan Lee Hunter. Madeline Reese Hurst. Ariana Marie Hurtado. Arisa Asaya Hussein. Syed Muhammad Husafi. Ismail Omar Adesi Bashir. Dennis Iramoselia Erebor. Ahis Joseph Erebor. Emma Amelia Irvin. Isaiah Jackson. Mia Daniel Jackson. And Kaylee Michelle James. And now for Dr. Bonner.
Sadie? You're not Sadie? Sadie Bella Jezik. Jocelyn Jimenez. Susanna Jimenez Bedoya. Jordan Christopher Johnson. Xavier Alexander Johnson. Zoe Lane Johnson. Elena Marie Jones. Gabriel James Allen Jones. Milana Lynn Jones. Skyla Renee Jones. Zyreek Desir Jones. Chloe Nicole Joyce. Kejami Khalib Cleone Jules. Elaine Kaylee Jung. Uda Cuddiwall. Syed Mohsin Kamal. Bailey Lee Carcina. Ishul Firdos Kassam. Asia Denise Kelly. Kennedy Nicole Kearns. Emily Ketchner. Bilal Farouk Khan. Ibrahim Ahmed Khan. Suleiman Ahmed Khan. Sophia Kling. Samuel Cooper Cohart. Denez Konya. Alyssa Marie Koss. Kyla Michelle Kirkendall. Scarlett Roban Kuhn. Aubrey Denise Lacour. Juan Antonio Lambaria. Tylik Nashan Lamont Lampkin. Gael Landa. Joshua Robert Lane. Rihanna Shalane Lane. Enrique Lara. Linda Trinidad Lara. Preston Maddox Larkin. Vance Thomas Larson. Zachary Grant Lawrence. Brandon Lee Lawrence Jr. Nathan Christopher Lawrence. Ashley Lynn Nalee. Jaden Lawrence Leday. Alexandria Grace Lee. Kyla June Lee. Damayas Sarai Nicole Lee. Isabella Kathleen Legario. Caven Joseph Lehman. Jacob Shambly Lipzig. Nadia Maciel Leva. Casey Ray Leonard. Haley Noel Levy. Noah Benjamin Lewis. Luis Angel Leva Lopez. Esteban Josue Linares Amado. Adria Imane Lease. Dylan Patrick Litherland. Finn Henning Lofstad. Lindsay Grace Long. Jack Robert Looney. Alana Isabel Lopez. Braden James Lopez. Elizabeth Alexian Lopez. Jacob Anthony Lopez. Jorge Yanez Lopez. Jimena Lopez Gaitan. Brady John Lowry. Kaylee Leanne Louther. Daniel Jacob Lozano. Diego Luavanos. Humberto Lugo. Daniel Luna. Hope Huai Ying Lu. Kennedy Marie Lux. Tariq Akil Bakari Lynch. Andrea Celeste Ma. Hannah Grace Mahachek. Christopher Alonzo Macias. Jaden Garrett Mack. Diego Armando Maguel. Inya Imataz Macnogia. Arija Abid Macnogia. Jose Roberto Maldonado. Mia Adeline Maldonado. Amil Shafika Ali Maradia. Aiden Reese Markham. Jonah Aiden Marquez. Melanie Marquez. Katrina Marie Marr. Alejandro Ivan Marufo. Alphaeus Bernard Marshall. Cameron Olivia Martin. Jason John Martin. Hunter Matthew Martinez. Jacqueline Martinez. Jaser Andre Martinez. Julian Hunter Salas Martinez. Karina Itzel Martinez. Yatanel Enriquez Martinez Maldonado. Louis Jawan Mathis. Addison Hope Matthews. Emery Grace Matthews. Harper Faith Matthews. Stephen John Matthews. Alexis Dawn Mathis. Ashley Noel Matthews. Nicholas Cole Matthews. Ron Maxfield. Kevin Haston Maxwell. Ismail John Paul Minus. Addison Lee Maison. Monica Ariane Beche. Zachary Taylor McCall. Addison Victoria McClelland. Kiana Renee McGee. Kylan Sky McGowan. Ashley Michelle McCon. Jessica Huynh McLeroy. Hannah Liana Meadows. Alexander Nicholas Medina. Paulette Medina. Pauline Medina. Amy Giselle Medina Velasquez. Caitlin Brooke Medor. Joshua Dylan Madrano. Austin Jacob Mahia. Devon Lawrence Mercadel. Nicholas J. Merquario. Landon Paul Metcalf. Marcus Will Mashad. Trenton Reed Nicola. Fabian Lamar Miller. John Paul Etene Miller. Justin Michael Miller. Taylor Alicia Mills. Bianca Michelle Manea. Juliet Soledad Miranda Vasquez. Sophia Isabella Morales. Zachary Alexander Mitchum. Zarain Rafiq Mohammed. Razine Rafiq Momin. Brody Lane Montalvo. Nicholas Montalvo. Juliana Elizabeth Moore. Liam Nathaniel Moore. John Robert Anderson Morrison. Kate Rowan Moss. Shaka Denise Muhammad II. Alexander Mungia Carmona. Faith Hannah Munoz. Ava Marie Murphy. Layla Mustai Begovic. Ava Oralia Mustin. Brett Michael Myers. Jose Alfonso Nabolin Linas. Brittany Nawakat. Anjali May Nair. Anabea Irfan Narajo. Anthony Preston Neal. Skylin Faith Neal. Maria Paula Newlin Mora. Haley Soar Net. Brandon Min Hugh Win. Braxton Reed Win. Ryan Than Win. Cooper Bradley Nixon. Rayshawn DeAndre Nixon. Michael Brian Nolasco. Ryder Lee Nguyen. Mia Marche Norris. Joao Gabriel Noah. Jacqueline Yvonne Nutt. Hayden Avery Nutdressel. Go, buddy. Good job. Amani Masai Nagoya. Caden O'Connor. Addison Jewel O'Hare. Jacob Michael O'Leary. Jade Mackenzie O'Neill. Amelia Jane O'Rourke. Sophia Valentina Odom. Daniel Olawabethalume Ogunmola. Stephen Adeola Ogunmola. Haiti Ojeda. VNA Ariana Ojeda. Alan Olguin. Alexandra Cecilia Olson. Jayla Geneva Orta. Martin Osorio. Megan Alyssa Owens. Micaiah Estelle Paget. Manuel Gabriel Padilla. Jonathan Pierre Page. Kaylee Kristen Payne. Melissa Veronica Palma. Jonah Ryan Paradise. Natalie Nicole Parchman. Eric Eduardo Pardo Espinoza. Preston Earl Parnell. Emma Isabella Parr. Luz Clarita Para Cobian. Kayla Monaco Parsons. Henry Patino. Warren Gregory Patrick. Anna Beth Pavlik. Daxton Ross Pazderny. Antonio Cesar Pena. Abigail Reese Penrod. Alexander Douglas Penwell. Adele Andres Perez. Atom Gerardo Perez. Tamara Yamalith Perez. Miriam Naomi Perez Soto. Vitali Noel Perez Cruz Jr. Landon Charles Perelman. Maxwell Bennett Perelman. Ivana Perozzo de Salvo. Jordan Eliana Parrott. Briley Aiden Perry. Jayla LaShawn Petrie. Rebecca Ophelia Phillips. Zacchaeus Emmanuel Phillips. Isaiah Pittman. Evelyn Mariana Placinia. Lizeth Ariana Placinia. Adam Andres Polis. Zachary Alexander Poole. Rebecca Luis Poor. Avery Viviana Powell. Aviana Gina Robin Powers. Tareem Sarif Prasla. Connor Ray Pruitt. Alexis Nicole Priego. Austin Andrew Prime. Savannah Grace Kinthania. Melissa Rabshinsky. Janie Sedeli Ramirez. Peyton Renee Ramirez. Ruby Marisol Ramos. Michael Traverian Randolph. Sebastian Thomas Rayfield. Luis Alexander Rada Mahano. Zane Michael Ray. Dylan Maddox Reed. Armando Resendez Garadio. Braxton Lloyd Reck. Alyssa Jade Rinkemeyer. Antonio Luis Rendon. Leilani Nicole Renault. Sebastian Restrepo. Alex Isaac Reyes. Colby Christophe Reyes. David Reyes. Francisco Javier Reyes. Kenny Everardo Reyes. Leonel Reyes. Aubrey Jeanette Rhodes. Evan Peter Richards. Mark Allen Richards. Anthony Rios. Mia Alexandra Rios. Paul Aiden Rios. Emmanuel Rivas. Vanessa Alexandra Robles. Alexander William Rodriguez. Bianca Estela Rodriguez. Nicolo Santiago Rodriguez. Fabian Andre Rodriguez Vasquez. Christian Umberto Roberto. Gabriel Romero. Maria Lizbeth Romero Lazaro. Xavier Isaiah Rueda. Alana Giselle Ruelas. Reggie Ruffin. Tyvion Avant Ruffin. Angel Adrian Ruiz. Bernice Mia Ruiz. Maya Isabella Ruiz. Erilyn Michelle Runyon. Julie Ann Russell. Matthew Alexander Signs Moctezuma. Kevin Isaac Salamanca. Jordy Salgado. Brandon Antonio Sanchez. Ethan Andrew Sanchez. Catherine Nicole Sanchez Alberto. Deshaun Lee Sanders. Ivana Sandine Vasco. Sophia Veronica Sandoval. Eliana Dolores Santos. Evan John Sarich. Alyssa May Seville. Caitlin Nicole Schiller. Kira Ann Scotty. Sydney Rose Schnitzer. Lydia Ruthann Scott. Soraya Nicole Scott. Ethan Thomas Schreibner. Scribner. Christopher Michael Powell Cena. Elijah Joseph Seppin. Kamora Lachelle Schamberger. Sabrina Grace Sharp. L. Mackenzie Sharp. Sean Aaron Sheehan. Taylor Danae Sherman. Cameron Reed Scholler. David Andrew Shorter. Dion Maurice Shorter. Ashton Michael Sickler. Sean Anthony Sigmund. Shanice Eileen Simon. Patty Lynn Sims. Abhijit Singh. Vaughn William Seisenbach. Dmitry Ramjanovich George Skarin. Alexa Abigail Smith. Brianna Heidi Smith. Elizabeth Marie Smith. Jacqueline Stephanie Smith. Presley Mary Jane Smith. Zanaya Brene Smith. Craig Allen Smithhart. Alexa Nicole Smothers. Maricela Abigail Salachi. Cecilia Ernestia Solano. David Chase Solomon. Audrey Lukpa Lovan Sandra. Ryder Anthony Spitz. Madeline Nicole Spute. Amarie Elise Spraggins. Skylar Ray Stafford. Montarius Demetrius Stallings. Kelsey Patrice Stevens. Maybelle Louise Stevens. Darian Patrick Stewart. Annalise Stone. Noah Christopher Story. Alyssa May Strohmeyer. Tristan Lee Stump. Elijah Stephen Sullivan. Ace Preston Swingle. Corbin Reese Tack. Ismail Taylor. Lester Matthew Reyes Tanner. Jazelyn Andrea Tates. Jaden Barrett Teichman. Joel Tellez. Christy Nichelle Terrell. Cedric Sean Terrell. Brandon Michael Terry. Jackson Patrick Terry. Aiden Miles Thacker. Carlos Dwayne Thomas. Amelia Grace Thompson. Sebastian Aiden Thurmond. Rihanna Sierra Tiggs. Megan Elizabeth Tabola. Angelica Torres. Dulce Yamalet Torres. Clever Torres. Valeria Francisca Torres. Min Kong Tran. Matthew Andreas Treckel. Luke Tyler Trevino. Alana Yasmin Trotman. Emma Traz Sullivan. Samuel Churillo Martinez. Kang Wen Trong. Mia Shell Tucker. Jesselyn Sienna Tullis. Preston Tremaine Tyson. Charles Byron Upton. Angel Gabriel Urquilla. April Urquiza. Xander Scott Usher. Rithika Amol Vidia. Haley Rose Valdez. Ronan Withworth Vance. Grace Michelle Vaughn. Jason Michael Vaughn. Ava Giselle Vascoy. Abby Grace Vela. Allison Velasquez. Miguel Angel Velasquez Valencia. Abigail Lola Vera. Scarlett Del Valle Vera Rincon. Anna Celeste Vickery. Caroline Michelle Vickery. Kensington Cooper Vedeto. Emma Villa. Giancarlo Vialda Gutierrez. Jaden Michael Villalobos. Trinity Villalobos. Tiffany Esperanza Vialta. Davian Luis Villanueva. Fernando Enrique Villegas. Mariana Latrice Vinette. Denver Nesta Valles Grin. Marilla Grace Wade. Caitlin Elizabeth Wallstrom. Brody James Wable. Gabriel Paul Walker. Kristen Camilla Walker. Leah Diane Wall. Cameron Rodriguez Watts. Brennan Michael Webb. Bowen William Westbrook Hartzog. Ernest Dale White. Molly Nicole White. TJ Michael White. Kristen Charles Whitley. Isaiah James Whitlock. Kiana Latrice Wilkerson. Vaughn Scott Wilkerson. Noah Charles Willenborg Belvins. Elena Chanel William. Anthony Dwayne Williams. Caden Taylor Williams. Natalie Hope Williams. Nakaya Sarai Williams. Ziane Mariah Williams. Carter Allian Williamson. Lincoln Wayne Williamson. Braylon Ahmad Wilson. Joshua Ray Wilson. Mitchell Kenneth Wilson. Shamar Shayan Wilson. Caleb Matthew Wiltz. Charlotte Ryan Winkler. Andrea Lynn Witzke. Madeline Paige Wolford. Caden Lane Womack. Brody Charles Woods. Cameron Christine Woods. Trenton Justin Wooldridge. Ayana Marquis Wright. Amaya Ashley White. David Quan Yang. Briley Lynn York. Tyler Austin York. Adalia Miriam Zafra. Tamra Faye Mike Zagbor. Carly Nicole Zahn. Ashley Zavala. Luis Miguel Zuno Mora. Isabella Esperanza Catalan. Don't say Thomas. And now, please welcome back Mr. Thomas Hensley for a message to our graduates.
Class of 2025, you did it. And before we hear from our final speaker today, I want to take a moment to thank you all. It's been my privilege to see you grow from young high school students to the incredible graduates I see here before me today, about to start the next chapter of your life. You're shining examples of what it means to enter with a promise and exit with a purpose. And I'm so proud of each of you. Thank you for the legacy you're leaving in Klein Oak. And in life, we should set big goals, long-range goals, and short-term goals. You all know we had a goal of dropping no diplomas today, and 0 diplomas were dropped. So there we go. With that, guys, it's been an honor. I'm going to please welcome Bethany Nonhoff up here for final remarks. Thank you so much. So proud of you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates. Today, we are faced with a moment that many of us couldn't imagine when we were in elementary school. We made it through high school and are on to the next chapter of our lives. As we look ahead, we have to remember that the world is what we make of it. This is our time to chase our future dreams and make the lives that we strive for. The only person who can make your goals come to life is you. One of my favorite quotes from Winnie the Pooh is, "You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." In the face of challenging situations, it's hard to look for our inner bravery. Everything that you have pushed through and overcome is a testament to your bravery. The fact that you are all standing here shows your strength. For some of you, it may not have been an easy journey to get to this moment, and it may have been unimaginable a couple months ago that you would be standing here. I'm so proud of everyone for pushing through and getting to this moment through the incredible strength it took. Congratulations to the class of 2025. May we go into this new chapter with confidence, compassion, and an unyielding belief in the potential of ourselves. Now, let's do the cap toss. Everyone stand up. Everyone, throw them on 3. 1, 2, 3.